Yo, what's good, man? This is part two with the one and only, Michelle Visa. Yes, sir. So, this next part here, we're gonna focus more on the business aspect of the music, everything, and so on, everything that you're doing, basically. Because you've been doing a lot, you've been very busy, and finally you're here. Finally you're here. So let's start off with just talking about just the music, like you just starting up in Buffalo this year. How was it? How was it like just making music, videos, and so on?
It can be a struggle, I feel like, sometimes to find, like, and no disrespect to anybody here, there's lots of talent here, but sometimes, you want a certain look or you want a certain location. And in Buffalo, you struggle with that, trying to find the right videographer, the right camera, the right locations for your videos, the right studios for that great sound that you want. So it's been a struggle. It's tough. Like it's like up and down. Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, have you tried? Have you managing though? Like, have you been trying to manage and doing your best to,
Of course,
keep
you
that
can't give
going?
up. I feel like I get roadblock, and I just gotta either go around it, hop over it, try to like pivot. You know what I mean? It's like you can't let certain things stop you or get in your way. Like my dad's like, "Oh, don't force it," but I always just push. You try to push right through it. You know what I mean? For sure.
Right. Yeah, you gotta push. You gotta push. That's the most important thing. And so also, you started doing a lot of collaborations and a lot of just how can I say it? A lot of partnership with different artists and so on.
Networking.
Yeah, networking.
Yeah.
How has that been going too? Just in
It's
general.
it's going great. Like, I mean, you have to network, you have to meet people, you have to travel, you have to, you know what I'm saying, pop up to events, you have to show your face, you have to actively participate. So, the goal is, to get around other people that are moving and shaking and, try to grow your fan base, off of theirs and different things like that. So I recommend everybody, to try to network with different artists, different producers, whoever, aligns with what you're trying to do and, and go for it.
Right. And I see you've been working a lot with Conway the Machine.
Hey, shout out to Conway. Yes, he
Right.
actually let me perform on the European tour. So I am like super blessed. It was an amazing experience. I'm so grateful to have like been able to go and be on that platform.
Yeah.
I was the only female on the tour.
You know, the only
That was
female.
so crazy. Like I didn't know if the audience was gonna like me or not. You know what I mean? I was very nervous. I know overseas crowds, they can be tough crowds. You know what I mean? Buffalo is a tough place also. Like some of those cities out there are tough crowds. So it's like, I know they've said, oh, this person got booed or that person got booed. And you see how they react to other things on social media. So it was like, I didn't know what to expect, but I just went up there and I went hard. And, after the show, like I would, hang around and talk to people, and I followed everybody back, and we took pictures, and people was like, sign this. And they were chanting my name, and oh my God, like I just met so many people.
And how many countries did you guys like kind of like tour in? Because you know how like in Europe, a lot of the countries are like all together.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like the most expensive thing is the getting over to Europe and then getting back. It's kind of like once you're over there, you can, maneuver through different cities and stuff. Right. They did like 20 cities. They did much more than I did. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, so basically, I didn't do all the cities, but it was like a new city every single day. Like people think you were not new city, like new country every day. Excuse me. Some people think it's like, oh, you're just chilling. No, we literally were waking up, getting ready for sound check, getting into the country that day, going shower, go change your clothes, pack your bags. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, because I was also like, because I have you on Instagram, because I know on Instagram you used to kind of like be more consistent with your posting.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, as soon as you went on tour, you kind of like disappeared a little bit. So it kind of like kept you so busy, and it's like, oh shoot, okay.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And then also it's like, I mean, I want to put out a lot of content, but I want to put out the right content. Right. And I don't always want, I know a lot of people, some people post all the time. You should be posting several times a day. But sometimes I take my breaks mental reasons, or I just don't want to see it, or I just don't want to post, or I just don't feel like it. Like, I mean, I recommend, yes, because it'll mess your algorithm up if you're not posting. But for myself, sometimes I'm like, it's not that important for me to post. I'm at half these memories, like I'm spending with loved ones or whatever. They'll never see it. The best memories, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, sometimes like I know I haven't been posting as much, but it's like my phone is full of stuff. Like I need to post. I need to get all that stuff out.
You gotta post, man.
But I feel like sometimes I take breaks from social media. Like sometimes I feel like I don't want to do it, and I won't do it.
No, I feel you. Sometimes you need that social media getaway.
And I make them miss me too, because they be like, oh my gosh, she's back. You know what I mean? Oh, what's she doing now? Then your views is up. Like, oh.
That's how it was. Like as soon as you posted that one video you was performing in Europe, I was like, oh shoot, okay, Michelle.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and like even the preparation before leaving, like I didn't know I was going on that tour until maybe I was blind. I was getting my hair done, buying plane tickets, like to get set up for the first few dates. Like I didn't know that I was going on that tour until maybe 2 days or, you know, before.
Right. And let's actually talk about preparation. You just brought that up. So let's say you're the only female on tour. How were the guys around you, you know, kind of like treating you? Because, you know, it takes for a man and a woman, when it's time to get ready, you know, you got to get your hair ready. You got to do this. You got to do that. Like, how were they treating you?
It was tough. I feel like they don't understand. Like, sometimes like this, sound check, time to go. And I'm in there trying to get hair, makeup. Like, I'm trying to fix myself up. It was certain days, like I said, I literally was just throwing stuff on to perform because we were moving that fast. Like, it was a lot going on. So it's like, it's tough being a girl. And I have to shower before the show. I have to, like, you know what I mean? I have to unpack. I have to look for my stuff. Like, it's just crazy. You know what I mean? You want to look nice, and it's very hard to be a girl, period, in general. Like, it takes us a lot of time to get dressed. Like, I'll be late, but it's not on purpose. It's never on purpose. I'm serious.
And who were you so close to, like, on tour? Because, you know, when people do travel, there's always the one person that they want to kind of, like, talk to, you know, share ideas with.
It's crazy because I'm really, like, a loner. I feel like everybody was kind of, like, it'd be nice when we come to dinner and eat and talk, but like after the show, I just want to go to my room. I want to put my headphones on. I want to call my mom. I want to call my sister. Like I kind of like, you know what I mean? Just go down and like unwind, kind of, because it's like adrenaline rush all the time. I think everybody's like, at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like
just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's
so y'all never like went out like to party, have some fun.
The thing with that, like, yeah, we have fun. Like we have different kind of fun. Like Machine really doesn't go out. Like he doesn't like to club and stuff like that. So just from what I've noticed, when I be around, one time he was like, "Why y'all got me here?" We were like at an event. It was like craziness. It was pure. It was a Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign when they had dropped their album or something. And he, you know, of course, he wanted to show up to show support, but it was bananas. It was packed. They had Northwest on stage. People was pushing. We ended up leaving. We didn't even get to see the whole show, like the whole group. We had to yeah, it was so that's, you know, and I really don't like to go out clubbing. Like I would like day events, or I like you know, like fun little day parties or karaoke or bowling and stuff like that. Like I'm not really like a club person. I don't prefer to go to the club. Like I don't really be like, oh, this is so fun, let me go to the club. I don't really like the club that much. So I didn't mind. But, you know, at certain times after the show, people brought wine and you could talk and we're eating and laughing. So taking pictures and videos. So it was great. It was great.
That's nice. That's really nice. And also just Machine, have he tried just being your mentor on tour? Because, you know, he also been in the game as well, and he's doing good for himself.
Yeah, I just watch. I follow. I learn. You know, I observe. I just try to be like a fly on the wall, and you know what I mean. Just like I said, just try to you know, if given the platform, try to just do my best to do what I could do to excel.
And what have you learned from him so far? Because, you know, as being on tour with him and so on, you know, you try to be the student of the game. Like I mentioned last time when I was talking to actually Gio. We were talking about how like it's very important to be a student of the game at some point in your lifetime.
A couple of things I learned, performance tips he's given me, and just taking your time, patience. Like this album that he just dropped, Slant Face Killer. it came out Friday like that, but it was months. I seen like, the process, the recording, and it was just amazing to watch, and the to overcome everything that he's been through, and to be one of the hottest MCs in the game. Like, it was, patience, that kind of thing.
Nice. So now let's talk about you and the upcoming projects. The most exciting part of the interview. So what you got coming up for us? You mentioned an album, and what else is
So right now, Oda that's the first single off the album. It's going crazy online. I'm praying it's the numbers are going up on Instagram like every day. Like, I've literally had people like, this is crazy. They want to hear more. I don't know if you're familiar with like Ninth Wonder, and these are like, I have so many like OG hip hop people hit me up like, yo, this is it. Like, stay right here in this pocket and do your thing. So, I mean, it's crazy the amount of response I got from Oda May on Instagram.
And that's your favorite song on the album? Or is it what's your favorite
I
song?
can't say a favorite song like yet, and because I'm actually still waiting for features and stuff. That's why I haven't got a date yet.
Right.
I'm waiting for Verses to come back and stuff. But the next single we'll probably release is a joint with Fuego Bass.
Okay.
And I'm excited for that. And we shot a video for that, so I'm excited.
Nice. And if you don't mind me asking, also, how many songs are you gonna have on that album?
It's a short EP. So
Okay.
we're, like I said, waiting for features and trying to finalize everything now.
Right.
But I didn't want to do too much to where people like tune out, and I wanted to give them just something where they'd be like, oh, I want a little more. So, they're going to see. Like, I didn't want to do anything long and drawn out, though, because people's attention spans are so small now.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, so it's like,
Right.
you gotta keep it light. It's so much content. You're competing with so much. It's like, you don't want to overdo it. I'm being honest. People who have those long 20-song albums still, I'm like, I haven't even got through them.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because you get to that point, like, when someone have, like, the 20-song album, and there's only like 4 or 5 songs that you really rock with, and you will always replay those songs that you never like kind of like listen to all of the all at once. And also, the album does come with a meaning to it. So is there like a specific meaning to your album?
Yeah, so the title's called Thy Will Be Done, and it's just a saying that my father says all the time to me. Thy will be done. It's God's will. It's not in our hands. We are not in control.
Right.
What's meant to be will be, and I have nothing to do with it. So we're gonna see what happens. Thy will be done.
That will be done.
Yes,
That's
it's
actually
God's will, and what's for me is for me, and people can't stop that. So
you can stop that. And also, your father and everybody have been supporting you.
yeah, like I have a very tight, close knit family.
That's good.
Unit, and I'm thankful for that. I
That's
really
good.
am, because I know some people don't talk to their sisters, or they don't talk to their mom, or they don't talk. You know what I mean? So I was definitely lucky and blessed to have a good family unit.
That's amazing. And also, any projects in terms of like, just being an actress, like, have you been looking to be featured in any movies or any shows?
So we did the Come Up. That was last year. So I'm open to doing any roles. I think it's fun. I'm super focused on music right now, but if those kind of opportunities come about, I would definitely, do it for sure.
I mean, it's a lot of artists though that's kind of like switching from like music into acting as well, and
I feel like
oh, you better lose. Don't take that one out.
he said it too. He said, "Don't take that one out." And what I do?
Yeah, she pulled it, bro.
I'm hardhead. I know. They tell me I'm hardhead all the time.
Don't worry. We're going to get them later.
He said, "Don't do that. You're going to lose. Don't do that." It wasn't even my turn, I don't think. I was just going.
Yeah, like, no, I think it was your turn.
Was it my turn?
Yeah, it was your turn.
I lost. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm used to it. I'm used to fighting these battles.
Yeah, what's the...
Thy will be done.
That will be done.
Thy will be done.
Everything will be done.
What's meant
Everything.
to be will be, and it's in God's hands. We're not in control. We may not understand it, but we're not in control.
Right. And also, I want to talk about, how you've been so busy So how have you managed to keep your mental health like in a stable condition?
Well, I work out. I recommend anybody to go to the gym, even if it's for 30 minutes, a day or every other day, but get in there. But I feel like mental health is so important, and working out definitely helps me get there. I mean, I have down days. I be upset. I'm crying. I'm like nothing's going right, but I just feel like you just can't stay there for too long. Like it's okay to have a bad day, and I'm going to stay in bed all day. You do that. Just don't stay there for too long. You know what I mean? Get up the next day and like, what can I do to get back at? How can I reach my goals?
Right.
So just don't stay there too long. I feel like everybody has those times where they feel like they're not doing enough, or they taking loss after loss, and it's like it could be worse.
Right.
People is burying their mother, burying their child, stuff like that. So I try to think like it could always be worse, So working out, and again, have those self-care days where you're just, I'm going to chill out today. I'm going to watch movies all day. I'm going to spend time with the family. Like that's important. Those things are important.
Yeah, and also with your music business and so on, like how do you also manage your time? Because
Time is crazy.
the way this interview was set up is amazing. We're just laughing about it, how we kind of like we did this in like few hours. Like,
It wasn't planned.
you available? Dun 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 dun. Dun. And then I told her, man,
He said he always ready.
I was ready. As soon as she said this time, I'm like, okay, this time. She kept trying to, saying,
It's late.
It's late. I'm like, okay, how about this time?
And we made it work. I feel
work.
like I do it to myself though. Like my schedule be crazy. I literally been up since 3 a.m. And I can't wait to like end my night after this. Like just chill, you know what I mean? But I probably got to end up doing some TikToks and stuff. But juggling it's extremely hard. Like I have multiple businesses. I have, you want to be creative. You need to be in a good space to be creative. You can't. I personally, it doesn't work for me just writing song and I'm stressed, or I mean, it's possible, but when I don't have a clear mind, like it's hard to create. So it's like I counted how many calls I got the other day. I had 124 calls, incoming and outgoing calls from probably like 7 a.m. to like 5 p.m. I was like, this is insane. And that's not even including the text messages and the amount of business that I'm conducting with all my different,
Right.
lanes that I'm in. So, yeah.
Calls could get stressful.
Yeah.
Calls
The calls, the dinging of the phone, like I don't even like when my phone rings because it's just back to back. It just, when I leave it on, I turn it on silent because the notifications are crazy. So
I understand.
it's hard to juggle it, but it's like, what are you going to do? Like that time is going to pass. Opportunities are going to come. Are you going to take them? Are you not?
And also with that time as well, how do you find time to kind of like, spare some time with family, friends, trying to like step in out?
Yeah, I try to fit it in. It's really hard. It really is, because days become weeks. Like time gets away from you. You know what I mean? And you're like, damn, I was supposed to hang out with this person, or I was supposed to do that. So just, I recommend you make the time, even if it's 2-3 weeks down the road. Like make that time. You never know, like if one of your friends or family like really needs you there. And I've been doing better with like, okay, my family's like, oh, like my extended family, we're having a birthday party, we're having a dinner, we're having this. So I'm like, just making sure, okay, I got to block this on my calendar so I can actually be present. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of times you just be so busy, either I'm not in town, or it's like, damn, I'm in town, but I'm tired. So I just definitely had to make time.
Yeah, you have to make time, or else they're gonna say, you know what, Michelle,
She acting funny.
She acting funny. She on tour.
No, they know what's up. The real ones know what's up. The real fan know what's up.
She on tour. She forgetting about us. There's always like people like sometimes either in the family or in the friend group that will kind of
Right.
like switch up like that. And have you kind of like experienced that,
Definitely.
those type of people?
I feel like it's no friends in this. Like, I'm going to just be honest. It's no friends. It's like, even people that you think may have been your friend, it's like ulterior motives, or like, oh, you do something and it's like, damn, you look like the weirdo, or it's just like, it's really no friends. That's why I'm thankful for my sister. I'm thankful for like the people who actually love me and recognize who I am as a person. I don't have to prove myself to them, you know. So I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I've seen a lot of snakes. There's a lot of opportunities, and it's sad though. I really feel it's more bad people than good. Like I feel like there's more people trying to do ill intent and get over on you than actually trying to help you and want to see you win. Like people genuinely like. They want to see you win, but not really. Like they say, oh, they want to see you doing good, but not better than them. Like that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a
like
real
people
thing.
are, but it'd be an inside thing. It'd be them. I feel like they're mad at themselves. Like I should be doing that, or you know what I mean. I don't get it. Some people be mad at you for rapping, but they don't rap, or they mad at you for being a drummer, but you don't drum. Like what are you good at, and how can you excel? And so I can be happy for what you're doing. Like I've just never been a hater. I've always like genuinely, if I rock with you, I rock with you. You know what I mean? I'm a friendly person, but you know what I mean? And that kind of, it's a bad thing sometimes.
Right.
Trusting people. But like I said, I had to learn, like, it's no friends in this. Like people will like dog you out, you know what I mean? Or cut you off, or, you got to cut them off, or it's just like, it's everybody. It's just this dirty game. It's just really no friends in it.
And how about like, how did you like? You ever encountered someone like that actually was acting so fake towards you, and how did you handle the situation like face to face?
I mean, I'm the type of person like, if I feel like you really like don't give a crap about me, then I want you out my life. I don't want to rectify the situation. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to fake like I want to be around you. I only want to be around people I can trust and that I care about and that care about me. Like random friendships or, I enjoy meeting people, but that's not my goal to go out and just like, hang with new people and meet new people. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really like, cause I'm like with my friendships, relationships, like I'm gonna go all in. So it's like, I want that same thing back. So yeah, I've had it happen. A lot of people, some people I don't talk to this day, I had to cut off recently for, moving weird and, it is what it is.
Yeah, you have
but I
to-
understand people make mistakes and, things like that. And if I feel like if it's true friendship or love, stuff that'll come back. But some people, it's like when you really cross that line, it's like, sometimes it's no coming back. So
Yeah, I don't think hating is a mistake. It's something that's very intentional. You know exactly what you're doing. Like you just,
It's so funny because you hear certain people say things like, I'll see people say, "Oh, girl, I saw the video." Da, da. Never liked it. Never even just comment. I don't even ask you to share, but it'd be like, "Oh, somebody told me, oh, I see you post every day," but I'm like, "You never in my comments. You're never in my mentions."
So they're just
So
out
it's
there,
strange.
just watching.
Just watch it, and that's okay. But it's stuff. If I see you post and I fuck with you, I'm gonna like it anyway, even if I don't like it, even if I don't think you look great. I'm supporting, but I don't know. So that's why I'm like, I'm weaning out the fake, and I want people to accept me for who I am.
Right.
I want to be able to be myself around people, and if that offends people or they can't, get with that, then So
Yeah,
be it.
it's like when the year started. I think was it Cat Williams when he went viral saying saying how like 2024. A lot of stuff gonna come to light,
and
like,
it's coming.
It's coming to light for you as well.
I mean, I'm looking in the media, we seeing it. But I mean, I guess in personal life too, like
Personal
things
life,
happen.
right.
It's up and down, roller coaster. It's a journey.
It's a journey. It's a heck of a journey, and yeah, I mean, and also let's talk about just your future plans. How does your future look like? You don't have to tell us exactly what you got a plan, but like.
I just want the money. I just want to get paid. I want to be able to take care of my family. I want to build, like, I want enough land where I can build. All my family has property on the land, and we kind of live like, you know what I mean? That's how they used to do it back in the day.
You want acres of land.
Yeah, I want acres, and I want, my own. I would love my own garden and my own animals. Like I've been onto this compound basically with these. Some Muslim friends of mine, they have a well.
Well.
A well. So they have a water source.
So they have a well like in their backyard.
Yeah, well, it's a school, but it's a community place. So they have a chicken coop. They have for their chickens and their eggs. They have
Wow.
a well for their water supply. They have a school. They have, you know what I mean? So many different things like to educate their under them. So those are the kind of things that I see like for my future to try to like invest in and stuff.
Wait, you said a well as like that the memo? Or
No,
the
a well.
like the one that
Yeah, like they got a water source. They
water
can have
source.
water. Okay, say shit went down. They know how
Got
to get
it.
their own water out the ground, basically.
right, right. That's
So it's
because
like,
I had the two in my mind because that well and well.
they got a big fat like
yeah,
whale.
I'm like, how they get the big mammal fish and just placed it?
The mammal fish. That's
I was
hilarious.
like, no way, man. That's a lot of money. Because I don't even think that's even like legal to do. Like, because that's they.
Yeah,
keep
how
the-
would they even keep that? I mean, I just went to the aquarium a couple weeks ago, so that they have tanks for dolphins and
Right.
but a whale.
Well, nah, the well can't
You
even
see that dude in Buffalo? He had that crocodile or something like that.
Really?
I mean, the thing was like 8 feet. They had to rehome it because he was growing out of his encagement, basically.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, that's just a little extreme.
I don't even know how people tend to just keep those animals like a crocodile, even snakes. I don't know how they
Yeah, my
manage to-
cousin, he loves snakes. He has snakes and he feeds them rats and mice. I mean, and I have a dog, but that's about it. That's about as
about
far as I'm going. I got a pit bull. I love him.
Yeah, that's
My
amazing.
sister has Rottweilers, so we love the dogs, but other animals
Nice.
are kind of like. But yeah, the future. I want to get paid. I want to make some investments. I want to put some people on, and you know what I'm saying, create jobs, and
Right.
create generational wealth. That's just what I want to do.
Amen.
And
Amen.
in between that, hopefully, I'll get famous or I'll get, the what I'm seeking.
And I see. I mean, based on the hard work, based on how much work you're putting in every single day, everything will come to light. You know.
I'm trying. My main goal is like now with music, just trying to get the fans, like
That's
trying to get
it.
people who actually support me. Oh, they might want to buy, they want to buy a hoodie. They want to buy, you know what I mean? The main thing is to get the fans, people that you can't please everybody. You know what I mean? And some people is not going to like my music. Some people are not going to like another artist's music, but you find who your fan base is, you know what I mean? And you cater to that. Basically.
That's it.
Music
That's
is, like subjective, like it's opinionated, like it's not who's the greatest, like it's who's the greatest to you. So
Right. Yeah, definitely. And my last thing here, remember last time I asked you what advice would you give the upcoming artists? And so what advice would you give the upcoming entrepreneurs, artists, and so on, to keep the momentum going? Because you've been doing the music for like about 10 years plus, and now, you've been doing acting. You just into a lot of things. So what advice would you give them?
because it's tough. It is tough. I feel like again, it's no friends. You have to watch who you're around, watch the people you attract. Just pay attention to that. Don't overstep your boundaries. Work hard. That's really consistency. It's consistency. Like if it was easy, everyone would do it. So it's like you have to be consistent. You don't know. You can even look on social media. You might get a post, you'll get 100 likes, but you got 1,000 views. People are watching. People see it, even if they're not engaging with it. They see it. So I would say consistently go after your passion. What do you love to do? What brings you inner peace? What makes you happy and smile at the end of the day? What are you looking in the mirror and seeing? That kind of thing. So that's my advice. Be true to yourself. Don't feel pressure to be anybody else but yourself.
Definitely.
And if people don't like it, then they're not for you.
That's it. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you for coming through. Yo, man, this is the Easy Pin Chop Podcast with your one and only host, Glory Boy, and we out here. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I hope y'all liked it. Go ahead and follow Michelle Visa on all social media platforms.
Thank you.
We outside. Let's go.